If you have encountered the Rogue Sentinel Akshan in solo queue, you probably either found yourself against a player that heroically swung into their deaths, or you got traumatized to the point that you will be insta-banning him for the next 200 years. As most new champions, he is definitely very powerful, and not to mention that he is also an extremely popular pick. But don't worry, we're here to tell you exactly how to take him down. Akshan is hard to get a hold of. With his grappling hook and stealth skills, he can easily sneak up behind you in the most inconvenient times, not to mention that you're probably not going to be alone with him, as he can also revive his teammates. If you're laning against the speedy thief, make sure that you have a way to stun him. If you're feeling risky, you can also try to land a few skill shots here and there, but Akshan usually struggles against champions that perform well at a distance. If you cannot farm him and make him vulnerable to ganks, it's definitely GG. As for counterpick champions, Lissandra fits in perfectly, as she can control a lane with dominance, forcing Akshan to make mistakes and get outclassed. Malphite, with one of the most iconic, not to say most annoying CC abilities in the game, has also great potential to obliterate the enemy team's Akshan. Just make sure that he can TP into the lane and bam, send him to the moon with a flash ultimate combo. If you're on a melee champion, it can be challenging to stay on top of Akshan while you deal him damage. He's got the right moves to disengage and keep his distance. A good melee pick is Nocturne. Take advantage of your team's stuns to use your ultimate, securing early game kills on the opponent. If you find him in the bot lane, Nautilus can be of great help. Throwing his anchor and making sure he's kept close by, the champion's tankiness is also very useful, allowing your AD carry to land several shots and hopefully take down the swinging clown. Pyke is also a great option. Right after he's cast his hook and hopes to take down your bot lane, pull him close to his biggest nightmare, the first tower. As counterpicks will likely change as the meta progresses, the basic concept of keeping Akshan's movement limited is likely to remain. When Akshan swings your way, make sure that you have a way to stun him, slow him down, and shield yourself to prepare from any imminent attacks. After he's stunned, make sure that you follow up with no mercy, dealing as much damage as you can. Now let's address his W. Going rogue has been a topic of numerous conversations since the champion's release. Its passive can revive players even if Akshan's dead. If an opponent kills one of your teammates, Akshan can mark them as a villain, and when defeated, he will receive a bonus of gold. Not just that, but all allies that have been slain by the villain can also be revived, bringing the whole gang back together until Akshan is dead. The condition for his passive are both a blessing and a curse. Since it's conditional to him being alive, make sure that he's dead. It is true that he can still revive teammates while he's dead, however, he cannot cast the ability on himself, thank God, which, given how borderline absurd his kit is, we could consider this a W already. What have your experiences been like with Akshan? Let us know in the comments and tell us a little bit about which counters have worked for you and which ones have been an absolute disaster. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Esports YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at Esports.